Cancer, hi. We're doing a general reading for the week, and as it's a general reading, it may not resonate for everyone. If it does resonate for you, however, I'll be doing an extended reading, and the information for that is in the box below. All right. I'm also doing a taking personal readings right now, and the information for that is also in the box below. And just to let you know that I'm doing love readings now once a week, and also a soulmate and a prosperity reading. Yeah, so check it out. All right, so we're doing a Celtic cross layout, and I'm using the Llewellyn deck of cards. I will be clarifying as I read along, and I'll be drawing cards from the universe from the Wisdom of Avalon. All right, here we go. So from the guide we've got is the Hangman, which is perspectives, shifting. We got the Chariot, and we've got the Ace of Pentacles. Nice. So I think there's a lot of knowledge being offered to you right now as things are kind of ramping up in terms of shifting as a result of your perspective shifting. Okay, so I think you're working things out. You've got the Nine of Swords showing up in an energy over you as you're beginning to understand sort of the combination of passion and kind of being able to sustain, responsible, or whatever you want to call it, day-to-day life kind of thing. So that combination within the one being, and understand the whole connection of soulmates as a result of that. So a lot of still kind of anxiety and chaos around that connection. I think this is an actual person in your life, the King of Cups, somebody who is very passionate and very, it's not a male or female, these are all energies that we have, but I kind of feel like it's somebody in your life that's very kind of, operating, kind of from a heart place, from a high energy place, and very passionate. And it's, just really connecting with your soulmate, but feeling a lot of anxiety. You've got the Sun down below with a lot of clarity and illumination, and the Tower. So you're in the middle of really going through a huge perspective shift and a huge breakdown of old beliefs, old foundations, and new ones coming. And I think this is leading you to your destiny, because you've got an illumination coming from that, because you're moving towards your destiny, which is showing up in the past here in terms of understanding really deep within your soul, deep within the soul, deep within the energies of of humans, of people. The secrets and the depths that goes to, and being able to get a perspective from that. And I think that's what's happening here with this perspective shift, because the moon is on you now and the Knight of Cups. So I kind of feel like there's an opportunity here for you to really understand love in a whole different way, where a lot of the hidden meanings and the hidden depths to which that comes from is being illuminated for you and shown to you. So definitely moving, really it's tough times, because you've got the Tower on you, and the Nine of Swords. So a lot of thinking, a lot of working things out, but inevitably moving towards the Four of Wands, which is what you want, even though you're coming from the Ten of Swords. So sometimes there's a sign, I don't even know where this line comes, but it's being wounded by the understanding of our own, our own selves. So being wounded by our own understanding. And that's kind of what I see here. That's what comes to mind here as you're moving on this path. To be wounded by by your own understanding of love. And I think that's what's happening here, is you're understanding, and you're kind of going through this anxiety, this thinking, this overthinking about love as soulmates connection, and as it has to do with this person in your life. And sort of working your way through and moving on your path to a place where you're comfortable with that, and when you feel like you understand that sense of commitment, that sense of home, that sense of paradigm that operates on a really high level with a soulmate connection. We got the Six of Pentacles showing up here. So kind of moving quickly through tough reading. So we got the Hierophant here. So I see you moving quickly towards getting to the bottom of this and getting to kind of this, the understanding of this principle, this kind of divine principle here. And I think knowledge is being offered to you on an ongoing basis, and you're sharing that knowledge, but it's also being shared with you. So it's kind of, coming from people towards you, but also coming from you towards people. As you pursue this path of really trying to understand this principle of more than anything, kind of like a truth that exists in the world and a place of commitment that exists in the world that's beyond this commitment that you're moving towards, in terms of creating that for yourself in the world. So there's a difference between a principle, which I think the Hierophant kind of represents, the principle of soulmate connection, and your own destiny as to where you're moving. With the Seven of Wands, there's a lot of growth coming your way, like a lot of growth coming your way. Very passionately, you're in a very passionate place. You've chosen to go there willfully. You've kind of defied your own boundaries or your own restrictions or whatever, and you're going, no, intuitively, I really know I have to go into this. I have to go to that place to be able to be in a position to, be able to love that passionately and be able to be in the middle of my own kind of chaotic existence, where it comes emotionally and from love and from, from spirit. And from there, I'll get strength to be able to deal with the things that come up in the world for me, because I'll be coming from this place of being able to both offer and receive love at that place. Okay, so it looks like a really passionate destiny for you that's outlined here for the next while. I think it's something that you've meditated on and kind of gotten clear about, and I think you've been able to let go of anything from the past that could get in your way, because I think you're really committed to being on this with the Ace of Swords and trying to understand this and trying to focus on it and come clear, get clarity through it, because it's directly connected to what you want, which is this kind of rebirth and this opening up of some kind of path or some kind of tunnel of light that you didn't have before, so that then you can follow it, because you've got the Nine of Cups as your outcome card, to following your own heart's desire and really feeling clear about that. All right, I just kind of read that as it came, and I hope it resonates for you. I don't want to clarify too much because I feel like it was more coming through me than from me, and so I don't want to interfere with that flow. I'm just going to draw a card from the universe, Cancer, for you now, and we've got the butterfly showing up. So this is about pursuing beauty. Now, if you take a look at the Nine of Cups here, which is your outcome card, and the butterfly, so it really is being reborn. The butterfly comes from the cocoon, and it goes through the metamorphosis and comes, from the birthing through to the beautiful butterfly that then goes around kind of pollinating and providing, the future, for the cycle of rebirth over and over again in the world. And that's what I see happening here with your heart's desire, is being able to understand that process and being able to be an active part of it. We've got the fire fairy showing up too, and this is about creative action and optimism. So this is really a creative, optimistic project for you. It's your life. It's the kind of next stage of understanding, the next stage, and it's in an environment. You've taken the time to kind of get clear around it. You have the strength to do it, through working through a lot of your own emotional stuff and your own, being able to let go of things here with the Five of Cups, and being able to keep things that you can build on and, that will fill your cup. And I think that's what you're looking for, is what really fulfills you with the Nine of Cups here. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. I will be doing an extended Cancer, and I'll take a look at that Nine of Cups, look at some of these cards that showed up here, and we'll see if we can get more clarity, if this resonated for you. If not, I'll see you next week.